Hey, Monica, long time no see. I've got an important announcement. You see, I'm getting married.
Oh, hey Diana. Long time no see, I guess. We haven't seen each other since the elementary school reunion, right? Congratulations on your wedding. Well, bye then.
Huh? What? You're already going? Oh, why are you being so cold to me? I'm an old friend, aren't I? I'm getting married.
Yeah, you told me that already. That's why I said congratulations.
There's nothing else you want to say?
If you want a wedding gift, then send me your bank account information.
Yeah, I want a wedding gift, but that's not what I'm talking about. I was trying to invite you to my wedding. That's why I contacted you in the first place. You're an old friend, so you have to come.
Huh? Since when were we that close, Diana? We haven't talked since the reunion.
Yeah, but don't you remember how we were so close back when we were kids? I know we went different ways after that, but we're still friends, right? You're happy for the invitation, right?
Sure. I appreciate that you even invited me, but I'm afraid I have to decline. I think I have something to do on that day.
But I haven't even told you the date yet. Seriously, Monica, this is how you treat an old friend? Not wanting to come is one thing, but lying about it is another.
Damn it. You caught me, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to come to the wedding, so could we just end the conversation already?
What is with you? Ugh, I won't invite you to the wedding if you give me that attitude. Oh, what a shame to think that my fiancé's friends are all pilots, doctors, lawyers, or other such people with high income professions. I know you're not very popular with the guys, so it would have been a great opportunity for you. It's about time we got married, Monica. You better find a husband soon as well.
Oh, is that so? Well, thanks for your consideration, but I'm not interested.
What a waste of an opportunity, right? I'm not going to invite you even if you change your mind now. Wait, what? You're not interested? But I'm sure at least one of them will be interested in you, Monica. Didn't you hear me say that they all have high income professions?
Yes, I heard you the first time. I'm just not interested, so could you just leave me alone already?
What? How could you not be interested? Fine, I'm seriously not going to invite you now since you've given me this attitude. Even if you change your mind, it's too late now, Monica.
I'm so glad I didn't have to go through the trouble of turning down your offer. But since I've known you since childhood, you're probably still going to send me an invitation, right? Just know that even if you send me one, I'm not going to reply. So just think that I'm not coming, okay?
Wait, Monica? But it's your old friend's wedding. What do you mean? It's fine if I don't invite you. Are you sure you don't want to come? Monica! If that's how you're going to be, then fine. But just know that I have a plan as well. I'm going to make you regret taking that attitude of yours towards me, so you better get ready. 1 month later. What's the meaning of this? You had a boyfriend, Monica? I even heard that he was rich and handsome. If that's the case, then why didn't you tell me sooner? So that's why you weren't interested in my fiancé's high-income friends, because you already had a high-income boyfriend of your own. Fine, I'll just make it so that you're interested. I'll send you an invitation, so make sure to come, all right?
2 months later.
Hey, Monica, the invitation I sent you just got returned to me. It said the recipient was unknown. Could it be the case that you're not living in that house of yours anymore? The one that was next to my old house? Why didn't you tell me about it sooner? Ever since my parents got divorced, I've been living with my mom in her hometown, so I don't know what's happening in the town we grew up in anymore. This isn't acceptable behavior for someone who's an adult and also my old friend. So what's your new address? Answer me, Monica. I won't be able to know whether you're coming or not if you don't tell me, you know. You said you didn't want to come, but you have to at least make things official by replying to my invitation. If you don't reply, I'll just assume that you're coming, all right? 1 week later. Oh my god, you wouldn't apply, so I told the wedding staff that you'd be coming, alright? I know you said you didn't want to come, but this is your fault for not replying to my invitation. You're probably panicking since now you have to come, right? But I can see that you're also delighted that you were invited. I can see you smiling at the phone reading these texts, Monica. You were always the kind of person that wasn't very honest about their feelings. But I'm your old friend, so I see right through you. Well then, I'll be counting on you to give a speech on my wedding day as my old friend, alright? The day of the wedding. Hey Monica, could it be that you're already at the wedding venue? Sorry, but I'm not there yet.
What? Then where are you right now? Didn't I always tell you when we were kids not to get me involved in the messes you made? I've got nothing to do with your suddenly canceling the wedding, alright?
Oh, you didn't know that the wedding was canceled? I assumed someone told you. Do you want to know why I canceled the wedding? You see, I canceled the wedding because I'm currently in a hotel with your boyfriend.
I'm telling you, you're not making any sense right now, Diana. What do you mean, my boyfriend?
It means exactly what you think it means. To tell you the truth, I canceled the wedding on purpose. I told the staff that I was feeling ill and I wouldn't be able to make it, but that was a lie.
Huh? Why did you cancel the wedding then?
Because I had sex with your boyfriend yesterday, and now I like him. At first, I only laid my hands on him to get your attention, but apparently, he's even better than my fiancé, so...
What? What have you been talking about this whole time? Who exactly are you talking about? Because I don't have a boyfriend.
I guess you're right, because he's now your ex-boyfriend, to be exact, right? He broke up with you 3 or 4 months ago, saying that he found another woman, right?
Huh? What? No, not really. I don't remember breaking up with anyone 3 or 4 months ago.
Huh? But he told me himself that he broke up with you. You see, this other woman he fell in love with is me.
I see. Clearly, whoever you're with is lying to you because I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's no denying it, Monica. He's already given me proof that he knows you, so he can't be lying. Just accept the fact that I stole your boyfriend from you. But now that you've lost this rich and handsome boyfriend of yours, you're probably going to want to find someone at least his level, right? The easiest way to do that is to come to the wedding I invited you to. I came up with this plan to get you and your boyfriend to break up so you could come to my wedding, you see. But even though we've been going out for a few months now, yesterday was the first time we went to a hotel together. And we finally did it. It was wonderful and...
Wow, you're a sick person, Diana. You say this is my fault because I didn't want to come to your wedding, but in reality, you just enjoy the act of cheating, don't you? Like mother, like daughter, I guess.
What did you say about me and my mother? It wasn't Mom's fault that she and Dad got divorced. And it's not my fault either that I found someone that was better for me than my fiancé. I decided yesterday that I wouldn't be marrying him anymore, so I overslept on purpose and canceled the wedding. Oh, I'll give you my fiancé if you want. I think you've already seen him. He's pretty handsome, right? I don't need him anymore though, so you can have him.
No thanks. And you seem to have this wrong, but I went to my parents' house with my husband today.
What? Your husband? You already got married in the 3 months since you broke up with your previous boyfriend?
No. Didn't I already tell you that I didn't break up with anyone during that period? Seriously, you have the memory of a goldfish, Diana. I'm actually a bit worried. I got married with my boyfriend, who probably has nothing to do with you, 3 months ago.
Huh? I never heard you got married? Then who's this man I got together with?
How the hell should I know? You tell me yourself.
He says his name is Giorno.
Giorno? I think I knew someone named Giorno who went to the same club as me in high school, but...
Yes, that person! I heard that you were going out with someone named Giorno, and I did a bit of investigation on who your friends were in high school, and I found him on Instagram. I sent him some direct messages telling him I was an old friend of Monica's and that I wanted to talk to him about something in person. And he agreed to meet, and all I had to do was use my charm to seduce him.
Alright, cool story, but that's a different Giorno. He and my husband just happen to have the same name.
What? Seriously? But he said he was dating you!
Oh, okay, well, did he say that to you, or did you ask him and he said yes? There's a big difference, you know. Oh, he probably just lied to you since he saw that was why you were approaching him in the first place. By the way, you know what my last name is now that I got married? Is Vespa.
What? It's not Campana? But my guy is named Giorno Campana.
You see, I met my husband when I was sent to Sicily to work by my company. Around that time, my parents had also moved to another area, so there was nothing really tying me to my hometown except for a few old friends. My husband has no connection to my friends when I was in high school or university, so there's no way you could have known him.
What?
I guess there's some proof if you want. You see, one time I went on a trip with Giorno before we got married, and we happened to run into a friend of mine from middle school. I introduced Giorno to him, so maybe you could ask him.
Seriously? So I actually just got someone with the same name as your husband?
Your Giorno's last name is Campana, right? My Giorno's last name is Vespa.
No way. Are you kidding me? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding? If you had done that, this never would have happened.
We had a wedding with only family. Besides, even if we had a wedding with lots of people, you wouldn't be invited, Diana.
Huh? Why not? But I'm an old friend of yours, and we're still friends to this day, right?
Well, since when were we friends, Diana? You would always just involve me in whatever mess you made at school, and for some reason, I would always get in trouble because of it.
What do you mean? I don't remember doing anything like that. All I remember is the two of us having so much fun back when we were kids.
You were the only one having fun, Monica. You just never saw that I didn't want anything to do with you. The only friend of mine is your sister.
Huh? Why only my sister? What'd she do to deserve this and not me?
I mean, your parents got divorced when you were in elementary school, right? Your sister stayed with your father in your old house, which was next to mine, and we saw each other from time to time. We still sometimes text each other. But ever since you left with your mother, who cheated on your dad, we haven't talked. A few years ago, we had a reunion party, and we exchanged contact information there. But we haven't really been texting each other, have we?
What? Well, I guess we haven't been texting each other, but that's just because we went separate ways in life, right? Life doesn't change. It doesn't change the fact that we're best friends forever.
Ew, don't call me that, Monica. We were never friends to begin with. Well, now that you know the situation, you see that I'm closer to your sister than I am to you, right?
Seriously, is that why you ignored all those texts I sent to you and didn't come to the wedding?
Yes, that's what I've been saying all this time. Although, it's not just because of that, though.
What do you mean by that?
It means exactly what you think it means. Anyways, I sent your sister, who's currently at the wedding, a text saying that the wedding was canceled because you cheated on your fiancé, and now you don't want to get married with him.
What? You sent my sister a text? But she can't find out about this. If she finds out, she'll tell my fiancé, and then he's going to make me pay an alimony or something. Tell her you were joking, and I was actually just sick and couldn't come.
Sorry, but I have no intention of saving a degenerate like you. She told me to tell her if I found out something about the situation before you texted me because you hadn't come to the wedding and you hadn't told the staff you wouldn't be coming yet.
Really?
Yeah, so I told her that the man you were with was just someone you mistook for my boyfriend. I didn't even know that today was your wedding before your sister sent me a text.
Huh? What do you mean you didn't know it was my wedding today?
I mean, you told me to come, but you never gave me the date, right? I never received your invitation either, so there's no way I could have known.
I never told you? I could have sworn that I gave you the date when I first contacted you.
There's that famous goldfish memory again. Besides, I already told you that I wouldn't be going, which is why I didn't even bother to ask for the date. I mean, I could have easily gotten your sister to tell me, but I didn't want to go, so... But I guess there are more important matters to attend to now, huh? Now we know that you're cheating on your fiancé, though. I made sure to tell your sister about it as soon as I found out.
What? Really? Why'd you do that? But you're the only person I would tell about this.
We were never friends, remember? Well, that's it then, I guess. All you did was involve me in this mess of yours with your selfishness and ignorance, like how you always did when we were kids. I already told everyone that needs to know about your cheating, so I did my part even though I never even asked to be involved.
Wait!
Take care of your miserable self, please, because there's no way I'm going to help you from here.
No, hold on, Monica! No, hold on, Monica!
A few days later.
Monica? Hey, what should I do to fix this mess? I just want to go back to how they were before. I already broke up with the fake journal and told my husband that it was all just a big mistake since I thought he was your boyfriend, so we should just start over and get married again. But he keeps telling me there's no chance. Not only that, but he's even making me pay for both an alimony and the fees for the wedding ceremony. He's telling me to pay a total of 50,000 euros. Why did it end up like this? Even if you're going to blame me for something, the only part I did wrong was mistake the other journal for your boyfriend. It's probably like only 10% my fault. Even my mother used to say that the person who gets cheated on is the one at fault when she divorced my father, which means that I'm not the one at fault here. Hey, Monica, are you even reading these tags? Can't you think of any way to prove that I'm not the one at fault? You were always smart, Monica. Come up with a way to save me. I used to be annoyed at you for being so smart when we were kids, but now I think that it could be of use to me. Please help me, Monica. Tell you the truth, even my mother is now avoiding me. She told me that she has no intention of helping me and that I should just go to my boyfriend for help. I tried getting Giorno to take responsibility and pay the 50,000 euros for me, but all he did was pay his own alimony, and now I can't get a hold of him anymore. I wasn't able to contact my dad or my sister after the wedding either. Everyone around me is so selfish and mean, which means that you're the only person I can rely on, Monica. Right, Monica? Hey, you could at least reply to my text, you know. Monica!
Conclusion. Diana tried to get me to come to the wedding, even though I already told her I wouldn't come. She also tried to rely on me for help when I specifically told her that I wouldn't be getting her out of this mess. When we were kids and Diana was still my neighbor, things like this would repeatedly occur every day, whether it was something big or something small, which is why I never liked Diana and didn't want to have anything to do with her. It looks like she's still the same way she's always been. Not only did she not improve, but it seems she's gotten worse over the years. After the incident, Diana tried her best to somehow wriggle out of her predicament, but ultimately, she was forced to pay the 50,000 euros up front. I wonder where she got that money, but apparently she got her daddy to pay it for her. But this time, her daddy's wife made her pay an alimony. And since no one was there to save her anymore, she was thrown into the depths of society. I wonder if Diana is just the kind of person who's not worth saving.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Becky, do you have a moment?
Hi, Wendy. I'm at work right now. Could this possibly wait until later?
What? You have a job?
Well, yeah, were you not aware?
I had no idea.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm working now.
Why didn't you say so when you moved into the employee apartment building last month?
I'm pretty sure I did. But like I said, I'm kind of busy at the moment, so...
In any case, my husband is set to get a promotion soon.
He is? If I'm not mistaken, isn't your husband the assistant manager of the General Affairs Department?
Yes, that's him. He has the highest position out of all the men currently living in the employee apartments. It's important to remember that sort of thing as a wife living there. I'm glad you seem to have done your homework.
But I have to say, I haven't heard anything about anyone being promoted anytime soon.
They probably just haven't made an official announcement.
Hey, Wendy, I'm sorry, but a meeting is about to start. I gotta go.
So anyway, I was planning to have a little celebration for my husband's promotion. It's going to be a surprise party, so make sure you don't say anything to him. We're going to have it at a Korean barbecue. There's an amazing place downtown near the station. All 30 people living in the employee apartments are going to come, so I decided to rent out the whole restaurant. And you'll be coming too. Since you're the newest tenant, this would be a great opportunity for you to build a good reputation, so I'm going to have you help out. Becky, are you there? Are you ignoring me? Unbelievable. I'm the leader of the wives group at this company. Who do you think you are ignoring my messages? I'm not going to let you disrespect me like this. Our kids even go to the same elementary school, Becky. That means we're both part of the same PTA organization. And guess what? I'm the leader of that PTA as well. Being at work is no excuse for shirking your responsibility to respond to me, Becky. This conversation has priority over everything else you're doing. Becky? I don't believe this. Have you no shame? You're going to pay for disrespecting me, Becky. You need to be taught a lesson about how things work around here. Hey, Becky. I don't believe you've ever told me anything about your husband's work at the company. Could you tell me about his department and position?
My husband? I don't see how that's any of your concern.
That explains everything. If you feel the need to hide it, he must be a low-level employee.
Listen, Wendy, I went so far as to step out of my meeting the other day because I felt bad about leaving you hanging like that. But I can't deal with long conversations like that while I'm at work.
Excuse me?
I can make exceptions for emergencies, but from now on, I won't be responding to any other kind of messages while I'm at work.
How dare you?
I have to go now. I'm just about to board a plane.
A plane? Why?
I'm leaving on an extended business trip, so I'll talk to you later.
That has nothing to do with me. So anyway, about the party for my husband I mentioned the other day, I went ahead and rented out the Korean barbecue just like I planned. We'll order a beer by the pitcher, so you'll be in charge of topping off everybody's drinks. The party is tomorrow. Be at the restaurant at 12. Don't be late. And no, participation is not optional, especially not for you. So don't even think about giving me any excuses for not being able to come. Do I make myself clear? Becky, it's already noon. Where are you? I explicitly told you you were to be here on time. No excuses. Honestly, I expected you would do this. So here's what we'll do. We'll enjoy all the meat we can eat, and you can pay the bill. With 30 people, it should come to a few $1,000s. Oh, and they charge by the hour, and we're planning to be here a very long time. So, here's your choice. Either you get yourself to the restaurant this instant, or you pay the bill. We're going to go ahead and get the party started, so make your choice. One hour down. Becky, I hope you're not under the impression that I was joking when I said you were going to pay the bill. I was dead serious. I fully intend to have you pay for every cent of the bill for this party, whether it's $1,000, $10,000, or $100,000. I'm a woman of my word, Becky. Remember, every hour you're not here is one more hour that you'll have to pay for. I'd hurry up if I were you. At this rate, you're going to have to sell a kidney on the black market to pay it off. Maybe then you'll finally learn that you shouldn't cross me, the leader of the WISE group and the PTA. Well then, I think I'll go ahead and order myself another plate.
What the? Wendy? I've gotten like 50 notifications from you. What's going on?
Oh, hello, Becky. Would you mind explaining what you think you're doing, skipping my husband's promotion celebration party? I tried my best to teach you the ropes and explain how things work around here, Becky. If only you would have listened to my friendly advice, you wouldn't be in this awful situation you're in right now.
situation?
We've all just spent 2 heavenly hours stuffing our faces with the finest meat money can buy. It was fantastic. The bill was $5,700. Will you be paying in cash or credit?
$5,700? How much meat did you eat?
Enough to feed 30 people.
Wait, there's no way all the wives from the apartment came.
Well, no, they didn't. 9 women from the wives group came, along with 11 of my underlings in the PTA. And also a few of my personal friends. There are also a few of their husbands here because they happen to have the day off.
That's quite a group.
And why wouldn't they come? After all, it's my husband's promotion. Now hurry up and get over here. We're leaving and you need to pay the bill.
I can't, I'm on a business trip.
What?
I told you I was going on an extended business trip last night, didn't I? I'm in the middle of work, Wendy. And I'm halfway across the country from you right now.
What? No! You're that far away. This isn't good. I need to call my husband.
Wait, the party is supposed to be a celebration of your husband's promotion and he's not even there?
He was supposed to come, but this morning he said something urgent came up.
He was probably moving out of the employee apartment building.
What? Why would he do a thing like that?
Well, probably because he got fired last month.
Fired?
Company policy says you have 30 days to leave the apartment after leaving the company, and I'm pretty sure his deadline was today.
But that can't...
Don't tell me he didn't tell you about that.
He said he was being promoted to manager this month.
Oh, that. Well, it got uncovered that he had worked his way up by taking credit for other people's work, so the promotion was rescinded.
That can't be.
At first, I thought a demotion and pay cut would be a reasonable punishment for him, but after holding hearings with other employees, we found out that we had only barely scratched the surface of his improprieties. For example, one of the most common complaints was the establishment of a strict hierarchy in the employee apartments.
Wait, what do you mean, we?
I was on an assignment from corporate headquarters to investigate the situation in the employee apartments as an undercover agent of sorts.
You were undercover?
I uncovered a litany of problems, but I never imagined that the actual root of the problem was you, Wendy. Do you know what your husband said to me? It was all Wendy's idea. I shouldn't have gone along with it. Getting fired has woken me up, and I'm going to work hard to turn my life around from now on. He was crying and everything. It was quite the scene.
Becky, who are you?
Ordinarily, I'm the manager of the sales department.
Wait, the manager of the sales department? Then you must be the current president's daughter and the projected next company president?
Yep, that's me.
But what about your husband?
My husband actually works for a completely different company.
I can't believe this. You deceived me. If you would have told me who you really were, I never would have treated you like one of my underlings.
Wendy, I think you have more important things to worry about than my identity right now.
What do you mean?
You still haven't paid the $5,700 bill, have you? You might want to get on that before the owner calls the police.
Oh, Becky, could you?
No, Wendy, no. Just no. Don't even bother asking.
Oh no, what am I going to do? Becky, this is terrible. The manager called the police on me, and my husband divorced me. He told me that he never wants to speak to me again, and that his lawyer will be contacting me soon. After getting fired, he decided to start a new life for himself, take over his parents' farm. The kids all moved away with him. I've never been anything but a housewife. I haven't even worked part-time since getting married. And I had to empty the small savings account I had from when I was single to pay the bill at the restaurant. So I can't even afford a half-decent lawyer. My husband's going to ruin me in the divorce. I asked my parents if I could live with them, but they said I only have 1 month to get a job and move out. Why is this happening to me? Hey, Becky, Since you're going to be the next president, do you think you could lend me a hand? Becky! Don't ignore me at a time like this. Don't you feel at least a bit sorry for me?
That last flurry of messages was sent when I was in the middle of an important meeting. I've told her so many times that I don't answer messages while I'm at work. What does it take to get through to that woman? Her near-zero work experience has had a major impact on her job search. She shows up late, leaves early, talks back to her boss, demands a break every hour, and uses work computers to do online shopping while she's on the clock. She refuses to admit when she's in the wrong, so she hasn't lasted more than a month at any job she's managed to land. Since there's no one around her who can get her under control, her financial position got worse and worse until she finally had to go to loan sharks to make ends meet. When I think about it, this was really the inevitable conclusion to her story all along.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.